their partner in the relationship and they're doing all those kinds of things, guess what? They're going to lose the supply of all their other victims because their victims are going to easily move on when they see the person they dealt with is now in a relationship.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Yes, sir.
But they want to give so much false hope to all their victims, maybe including some of you guys watching this video. You guys might be a victim right now.
A frick teasing.
Their goal is to make you a victim. Their goal is to give you false hope.
The frick tease.
To maybe one day you can be with them. That's why, bro, you don't deal with one female today.
Yep.
You don't go all in on one female. You just live your life. Mm-hmm. If something is not happening consistently in real time, in real life, with a female, nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. They can say whatever they want with words. Nothing is happening, bro.
Let me pause that and reiterate what he's saying, guys. This is super important. Basically, what he's saying is there's a lot of broads out there today, and this never happened 20, 30 years ago at all, that would rather, literally, they would rather get the attention of 10, 20 simps or non-simps off just communicating on the phone or via text than actually meeting up with one or even two guys for an actual real date. In other words, to get intimate with you is less, instead of fucking one dude, these chicks would rather string along 20 dudes. Now, let's talk about what Terry said here when he mentioned, and then we'll get back to this, when he mentioned if you're not seeing them in real life, nothing is happening. He's 1,000% correct. Why? Because last time I checked, the way physics works, nobody ever inserted their penis in a vagina over a telephone, over a computer screen. You know, I mean, no, not even in Star Trek where they could, you know, phase in and phase out of the ship. Nobody ever got laid in the digital world. You got to do it in real life. So what he's saying is, if you're talking to a chick, communicating with her, obviously there's got to be some communication. You know, you're not just going to, I mean, the rare case you meet somebody and fuck them right away. Like, I wouldn't even want to do that. But there's got to be some communication. But you've got to literally secure a date within a week or two of communicating on the phone. If not, move on. Because if she's not willing, look, guys, if you're not good enough to hang out with her in person, then she's not good enough to even waste your time talking to her on the fucking phone. If you're not good enough to be able to insert your penis in her vajayjay and give her 10 multiple orgasms and get that pussy to squirt all over your big cock like a fucking Bellagio water fountain in Vegas, guess what? She's not for you. So what Terry Joe's basically saying, guys, is the truth. You could talk to these broads till you're blue in the fucking face. But unless you meet them in person, you might as well be sitting in a fucking prison cell communicating with them. Seriously. It's the same principle. If they don't want to meet you in person, you have, wait, first of all, look at it this way. Even if you meet them in person, maybe you got a 50-50 chance of getting laid, you know, on the first or second meeting, and it'll lead to getting fucked. Maybe even less. But if you don't even meet them in person, guess what? You've got a 100% chance you're not going to get laid. Now, obviously, getting laid is not everything, but look, we're not kids anymore. You know, guys like us, Terry Joe and myself, even though I could be his father, the reality is we want a woman that's everything to us. Our friend, our lover, our helpmate, and in return, we do the same. So, you know, in other words, we're not looking to them just to fuck them, but if we befriend them, if we provide for them or part of their providing, if we protect them, etc., yeah, we want sex. I mean, otherwise, I'll find some women that don't do that. I mean, in other words, I mean, go for, there's plenty of simps that'll do that. So what he's saying, guys, is what I've always said. Unless you're meeting these women in real life, you're never going to fuck them. It's that easy. And I'll follow up on what he hasn't said. The guys that actually fuck these broads, they don't have to go through all the mental gymnastics and all the fucking this and that and spending money. Like, the guy she fucks, whether he's a chat or not, she's just going to make it easy. He's going to say, hey, want to go out for a drink this Friday? She's going to say, sure. Or he's saying, and then we can go back to my place. Sure. In other words, it's that easy, guys. It's that fucking easy. But anything short of that, then what you're running into is a problematic situation where, honestly, you're never going to get fucked. And if you're just looking for a pen pal from a chick, be my guest, knock yourself out. But if you want the whole package, you're completely wasting your time.
Bro. F the future figures.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to breadcrumb you and give you.
You notice how we read each other's minds, him and I, because I've been watching him for 6-7 years. Notice how he picks up right where I left off.
That false hope to try to make you believe that something is going to happen. Something like, it's possible that something could happen, but do you want to live your life being controlled by one of these individuals? Do you want to live?
Let me pause him one more time. It's possible something could happen, but then again, you have to meet them in person. If you're sitting there texting them and calling them for a year or two, and you haven't met them in a year or two, you're not going to meet them, and you're not going to fuck them. And there's no possibility you're going to get together with them.
Live your life being breadcrumbed. No.
Now, see, he's being too kind. Do you want to live your life being breadcrumbed? Let's just call it what it is. Gentlemen, do you want to live your life being prick teased? See, let's replace it with what it is. It's being prick teased. Breadcrumb, that's like something out of Hansel and Gretel, where they threw down breadcrumbs so they could find their way out of the witch's forest or something. That's Hansel and Gretel shit. I call it what it is. I don't even call it leading on. I call it prick teasing. Exactly what it is. Right?
So don't hold on to this person.
Yes.
Do whatever you want to do. Like whatever you want to do. And here's the thing. This pisses them off because they clearly see they can't control you. Exactly. They don't have power over you. They don't have anything over you. They want it. They want it so bad.
Wait, let me just fill this in again. I hate to interrupt him. Not only do they not want to fuck you and have sex with you or even meet you, they don't want other women to fuck you either. Why? Because they're attention hoes. And they know if you're going to bang another woman, you're going to start giving that woman attention. So here, you got these cunts who don't want to fuck you, and they don't want to lose you to another woman who does want to fuck you. So are these your friends? How can a woman... Wait. First of all, no woman's a friend of mine. If I want to bang her, she doesn't want to bang me. There's no friendship. The women I have friends through 20, 30 years, that I worked with or whatever, I don't want to fuck them and they don't want to fuck me. And maybe one time I did. Maybe one time they want to fuck me. Never happened. But just though we're way past that now. They're almost like sisters to me. So I don't even view... They're older too. You're talking women over 50 and 60. So, let's get back to him.
Bad. But when you show them through your actions they can't do this to you, you might talk to one of her friends. You might do whatever you want because she's doing what she wants, so ain't you. Ha 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 ha. So ain't you.
Here it says, you might talk to one of her friends. In other words, in most normal situations, if a chick is a normal chick and she's not interested in you, she will set you up with one of her friends. Or if one of her friends is interested in you, she'll be happy that you two get together. but not the attention hoe, not the prick tease. She's not going to want you to fuck her friend. She's not going to want you and her friend to get together, because then you take the attention away from her. So she's really not a friend to either you or even her friend. Think about it.
This is going to piss her off. She might delete you. She might go crazy. She might try to get you back even more and start doing a whole bunch of extra shit, because they always want to have some sort of psychological power over yourself.
But what he fails to mention, we're going to end the video here, she may want to do whatever. She's willing to do anything to get you back, except what? Have sex with you and fuck your brains out. See, she's not willing to do that. But if she's not willing to do the heavy lifting, then she's fucking useless to me.